the big topic of the show, as you see by the title, selling the undefeated teams. Mayhem, what undefeated team right now, if you had to pick one, are you selling?
Like that's good.
That you're just not buying them being undefeated for too long.
Florida State. Yeah, that's an easy. Florida State's not staying undefeated for too long. Everybody already knew that. Everybody knows that. They still have to play Miami. I think they still got to play Duke. And even if they do, they're not going undefeated. They're just not. They almost lost to a rotten Boston College team. Almost lost to a rotten Clemson team, which I thought was going to be elite this year, which turns out they're just hot diarrhea. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if Louisville plays Florida State or not, but remember this, and remember I told you this, Ballard. Florida State still has to go on the road at the Swamp and play Florida, no matter how terrible Florida is. Remember what I say. No matter how terrible Florida is, Florida can still upset Florida State. Florida State has to go on the road at the Swamp. And if this is a night game, it might turn into a situation Florida State might be in a situation like Tennessee was a couple weeks ago and find themselves losing to a terrible Florida team. So, they're definitely not staying undefeated for long. Yes, they look pretty good up until now.
Okay. I'm going to go over to the SEC for the team I'm going to sell. And you might agree. You might disagree. I'm going to have to sell Missouri right now. 5-0 is a great start, but they got to host LSU. They got to go to Kentucky. They got to play South Carolina. And then to end the next 4 games, they got to go at Georgia. Now, I know they gave Georgia a run for their money a little bit last year's game, but come on. We know Georgia's going to beat them. I'm going to say they lose at Kroger Field. And I think LSU gets them this weekend. So within the next month or so, I think they're going to take 3 losses. So this is going to be the biggest flop that we've seen. It's off to a good start for Missouri this year. I'm not trying to say they're not a good team, but let's be honest, man. Georgia's a lock for the East, and it's good to see that the teams have gotten better. But I think starting this weekend, you'll see a downfall for the Zoo. What do you think?
Does Missouri have to go on the road to LSU?
No, it's at home.
That's my upset
but I think
pick
it's
of
close.
that's my upset pick of the week. LSU's defense is an abomination to college football right now. It just is. You let Ole Miss beat you. I mean, you should have steamrolled at Ole Miss. I don't care if it was at Ole Miss. I don't care. Hotty Toddy should have went to the potty, and they should have. They should have lost. Okay. You let Ole Miss put a 55 burger on your head. I mean, no, uncalled for. No.